Hi YouTube, I'm back. I unfortunately missed Monday, my weekly posting. I didn't really have too much going on, and actually, to be honest, because of my birthday weekend, 2 weekends ago now, I had 2 weeks load of laundry that I had to fold. On Facebook, I post to my friends and family how many loads would that be for our family of 4, and 2 weeks worth of laundry, including like all of my towels because my dog has been having some potty issues, and 2 sets of comforters and sheets. It was 8 loads of laundry. So Monday night I took the initiative to start folding this laundry because I couldn't look at it anymore, and actually most of it is still not put away, so I will be doing that when I'm done this video. But I am on spring break. The kiddos and I are off from school, and have been trying to be active with them. I don't really get too much of the time during the week to hang out with them when I'm not just completely exhausted from work. So I've been trying to be active. The weather here has been great in New Jersey, so I'm just trying to keep busy. And today was like a really down, chill day. Monday and Tuesday were kind of days where I was busy with stuff, and today was nice to have a chill day, and I still have 5 days left to break. Well, technically 4, I guess, after today. So it's been really, really nice. My last video, I posed a question about what I should get as my birthday gift. I have not gotten a chance to go to the store yet, so I have not bought anything. I am hoping that maybe before I go back to work on Monday, I'll be able to get over to that consignment shop and pick something out, but I just haven't had time yet. So, like I said, which kind of prompted this video, I've been trying to keep busy with the kids, and I am one that, for whatever reason, I'm not exactly sure why, I just get, even though I'm used to transporting the kids to and from school by myself every day and getting them settled and doing that in and out of the car thing, I get really stressed when it comes to going on outings with them by myself. I don't like going to the store by myself with them because it seems like one or both of them is having some sort of malfunction and some sort of problem. And to take them to the park or public places like that, I just get really nervous because I have issues with my back, and I'm not as fast or as spry as my husband is. But the weather was great here, as I said, so I wanted to do something special. So Monday we went to the park, the 3 of us, and it was actually really nice because my older son, he doesn't always cooperate, but in this trip he did cooperate well, and he didn't mind having to chase the little one who was all over the place. No fear, stepping off of things and falling down 3 feet wouldn't have been a problem, so I was chasing him. And then yesterday, Tuesday, we went in the morning, we went to a pond with my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. There's a pond that they bring my older son to feed ducks and geese that I hadn't ever gone to with them. But again, since it was nice, they brought me and Spencer over, and we had such a fun time. And then yesterday afternoon, well, yesterday evening, when my husband was home from work, we went back to the playground that I brought the boys to on Monday, and just trying to take advantage of the weather. It's warm, but it's not the terrible humidity like we have here in the summer, where I don't like feeling moist and sticky, and so we're just trying to take advantage of it. Tomorrow is going to be a really busy day for us. Ethan, my older son, is getting registered for kindergarten, so my husband and I have an appointment with them at 9 a.m. tomorrow to get him all registered, and I guess they do a little interview with him. So it's really crazy that it's actually here. As I mentioned in a video before, my sons come with me. I'm a kindergarten teacher, Oh, my brow, excuse me. I'm a kindergarten teacher at a school that goes from nursery through kindergarten. So Ethan has been coming to school with me since he was 4 months old. So while I am excited for him to, go fly out of the nest, he's never really been away from me. I mean, granted, he's never been in my class. He's always been with other teachers, but I've always been, just a few feet away, a floor away, and talking to him about it today, he was crying and he was upset and he was nervous. So knowing that he's feeling nervous has got me feeling nervous and a little apprehensive. So please be thinking about me. After that, I did have an appointment last week and I picked up some new glasses, which I'm super psyched about. And I finally got new contacts. So you probably will be seeing me with some contacts also. And my prescription had this big jump. I hadn't gotten a checkup in almost 2 years, so I was slacking. And now I'm going to have some new contacts, new glasses. So I had to pick those up directly after our appointment with that. And then we are hoping to go and take Ethan. My husband's off from work tomorrow, so we're hoping to take him to go see Beauty and the Beast, because it's my favorite animated movie, and we haven't gotten a chance to go yet. So I'm really excited to go tomorrow and finally check it out. And then, in the late afternoon, I have an appointment to go get my hair done. As you can see, today I just kind of have my hair thrown back. When I washed it, I didn't blow it dry, so it was very curly and unruly. And I'm trying something a little different with my bangs because I'm actually going to be growing them out. So today I was kind of working on training them to be parted down the middle. I have a picture on my Instagram, which is Miss Becky S, of Lucy Hale, who I love. I think she's gorgeous. A hairstyle and a hair color that I'm going to try out. It's a balayage, if I'm saying that correctly. I haven't been blonde in a while, so I'm going to go quite light. My length will probably be pretty much the same, but I'm going to shape it up differently. I've had bangs for 13 years, and we're just going to try something different. So as I'm looking at it, I'm like, I don't know if I like the way this looks, but the hair was a wreck, so this is what we have for this evening. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about is another mom product, something that I think for me has been really, really useful, that I really, really like to use. And this week, especially like I said, with the activities I was doing with the park and such, it was very helpful to me being by myself. So I've talked in a couple of other videos about my sort of more luxe bags that I like to use, and currently I have right next to me, I'm using my Delightful MM, and it's great for the regular shopping and moving around town type stuff, but I'm not the kind of person who wants to take my very expensive items to the playground or to the pond or to the farm or to any sort of outdoorsy kid activity type place, because I am very, very picky with my items. That goes with clothes, shoes, bags, especially the more expensive items. So I know a lot of the YouTubers on here, they have a lot of usually people who have Louis Vuitton collections, they have a large collection. Some of you guys have those little Palm Spring backpacks, which I think are very cute, or other backpacks, other maybe crossbody bags that you might use on the run. A lot of the YouTubers that I watch, either they don't have children or maybe they have older children. So maybe when my kids are older and I don't have to worry about physically chasing them as I have the last couple of days, maybe my opinion on this would change. But for me, if I'm doing an activity, or even if I'm going to a museum or something and I don't want to be carrying a lot of stuff, I like to use this particular brand. It's something that I really only started to like maybe within the last 3 years or so. And it's a brand that's been around for a really long time, that there was some things that I would see, they'd be like, okay, that's cute. And then there's some things that I would see and go, no, that's not cute. That's not for me. And I still do feel this way about this brand, but I do believe that this brand is really trying to capture a younger audience, you know, for women like me in my 30s, or maybe younger in their 20s and their teens. And I really like the wearability of this brand. I really like some, not all, of the patterns and styles that they have. So the brand I'm going to be talking to you about is Vera Bradley, and I only have a couple of their items, but for me, these are going to go on the mom essential list because they have on many occasions made my life a lot easier. So the first one I'm going to show you is actually the first one that I had gotten, and we bought this on a trip to Disney about 3 years ago. I love all things Disney. I am obsessed with Disney. I have lots of Disney t-shirts. I have Disney shoes. I've got a lot of Disney stuff. So I had seen this particular bag and pattern around. So I knew before I went that I wanted to try to find this bag and purchase it, because while the Disney for Vera Bradley items you can order online through the DisneyStore.com, you can't get them through Vera Bradley. I wanted to have sort of a pick of the pattern placement. So this guy was the first one I got, and it kind of opened the door for me for really digging this brand and being like, wow, this is making my life a lot easier. So this one I've used a lot. It is filthy dirty. I did hand wash it, but I think I'm going to clean it in the washing machine, like in a garment bag. If you've done that and you've had luck, let me know. But this is what they call their hipster style. It is a crossbody bag with an adjustable strap, and this, to me, it's going to fit all of the essentials that I carry in my usual bag. Now, you might have to play a little bit of Tetris with this stuff, but everything that I carry in this big mama will fit in here. So this one's got a little pocket, and it has a zipper pocket in the front. And it has a larger zip pocket in the back. It has patterned interior, and this bag on the back side, I guess, has 3 pockets, and this is it's a Disney Parks original. So I got this 3 summers ago, and like I said, I've used it to death. Some of the stitching is coming out. I mean, I don't know if that's normal. Other items I have not had that issue with, just this particular one. So this is the first one I got, and I'm actually going to go out of order here to show you the last one I got, because so we were in Disney this November. We brought the boys for their birthday, and I had the hipster bag, and I was wearing a similar pattern bag, which I'll show you in a couple minutes. And they're similar, but they are different prints. And there's this woman standing behind me in line. She said, oh, you know, you can tell that you've had your bag there for a while because it's looking pretty dingy next to your backpack. And I was like, gulp. Like, everything that I was already kind of thinking about the bag, how it was getting dingy and really beat up looking, this woman really just, she put it out there. And then after that, I was feeling like, I am very anal, like I said, so I was feeling like, oh no, everybody's looking at me and thinking my bag is so dirty. So we were in this store in Main Street in the Magic Kingdom, and I like Pandora, so my bracelet's filling up. My husband last year got me this bangle, which I've turned into my Disney bangle, and every time we go to to Disney, I try to get like a Parks exclusive chain. Not chain, I'm sorry, charm. So these two were the ones that I got. So as I was looking at this, I saw, I wish I remembered the name of the store. But they had Vera Bradley bags there, and they had a brand new pattern I had never seen before. This one's called Midnight with Mickey, I believe. And I didn't show you kind of the pattern placement. It had a lot of Minnie and Mickeys compared to other ones in the stores, so I really like that one. Sorry. Anyway, so I hadn't seen this pattern before. I hadn't even seen it on the website, and when I inquired about it at the time, it was brand new, just out. So I saw another hipster, and it's a hipster bag, but it's a completely different style and look to the other one I have, the Midnight with Mickey. And we were already spending a good amount of money for the two charms I was getting. And we do have a Disney Visa card, so you do get 10% off your purchase at certain stores. So my husband was like, do you really like this bag? And I said, yeah, I think it's really cute. It's really different from the other hipster that I have, which I've used to death. He said, I know, you do use that all the time. So he said I could go ahead and get this bag. So I used this for the rest of the trip because now I'm like self-conscious and crazy about what this lady had said. So this one's called the Medallion pattern, Mickey Medallion, I think. So this one's a little more subtle with the Mickeys. I really like the colors. I thought were pretty. And this one's a little different because it's got two zippers on the front. So the top one's just like a pocket. The second one actually has some like interior pockets for a little more organization, which I think is key, especially when you're on a vacation like Disney, where you just want to grab what you want quickly. On the inside, it's got it's a dark black interior, but it does have another pocket, zip pocket. I have earbuds in there. And then on the back side, which I really like, it's just a little slip pocket that your cell phone goes in. So especially in a place like Disney or when you're on vacation, I could just pull it out and take my pictures or take a phone call or whatever I need to do and slip it back in there. I did have another hipster bag that I got, and I'm fortunate enough to live near the Gloucester Premium Outlets. It's a Simon outlet mall, and there is a Vera Bradley outlet there. And I had bought another really cute hipster bag because, like I said, I was using that Mickey one to death. And I got one for a very good price. But I sold that one after I bought this one because it was like, okay, I don't want three of them. So this is the second one. Now, I do have another Disney one, but I'm going to save that for last because that's kind of what I've been using a lot this week. The next one I got was another thing I had gotten at the outlets, I guess. The next three items are, and I use this bag every day for work. It is my work bag. It is huge, so it fits everything in there. I usually have I always keep an umbrella because, like I said, I commute. Sometimes I have to park a couple blocks away, so I always need to be prepared with my umbrella. If I know it's going to be a rainy day, my rain boots fit right in here. My lunchbox goes in here, like a sweater or a hoodie or something fits in here. It fits everything. And if you go on their website, it's just called Tote. Now, I did mean to look up the name of this pattern, but I forgot. So, sorry. Now, as I said, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of their patterns, but when I saw this one at the outlet and I saw the price, I think it was around $30. I had to have it, and I've had this one for, again, probably coming up on 2.5 years, and it's still great, and I've used it pretty much every single day for work, with the exception of a couple months where I was using a different one. But here it is. This is just the Tote. Like I said, if you go on their site, that's what it says, Tote. And the pattern is so pretty, and it's not like their usual paisley patterns, which I can kind of give or take. So this bag, it's got a zipper pocket on one side. It's got a slip pocket on the other. which is good if I just want to throw my keys or my cell phone in there. And I do have some, here's my umbrella. On the inside is just like, it's got pockets. It's almost a bad thing because I'm like, oh crap, what pockets did I put it in? So it's like pocket, pocket, pocket. Pocket, pocket, pocket. So there's 6 pockets in here. And it's great. I think you could even use this as a diaper bag, honestly, because there's just so many pockets. I actually have my eye. The DisneyStore.com has a pattern that I don't have of the Disney pattern. I can't remember what it's called, but they have it on clearance right now, and I'm begging my husband to buy it for me for Mother's Day because I'd love to have a second one. Because eventually I am going to probably murder this one by how hard I use it. So I have this guy. And then I guess about 2 years ago I bought this next thing I'm going to show you. It is a diaper bag. So I did have a shoulder diaper bag by Coach that my mother had bought for me when my older son was born. It was a shower gift, and if you've seen my other videos, you know my mom has passed away, so I don't use that bag. And it actually, it's Coach signature with patent leather handles and, you know, trim on the strap. And actually the handles broke apart and were falling apart, and I don't use that bag because it's falling apart and it's very sentimental to me. So I knew I wasn't going to be using it. And again, we went into the Vera Bradley when we were hanging out at the outlets, and I found this one. I know it's called the stroll around, I think, diaper bag, and the pattern's Portobello. So again, it wasn't to me like their typical Paisley type pattern. I thought it was a really, really pretty pattern. I actually just listed this baby on Poshmark today because I have found myself straying away from it. And actually I've been using the last thing I'm going to show you just because, especially with my youngest son being almost, 17 months old, when we're out somewhere, I am chasing him if he's on the ground. I'm either chasing him or I'm holding him. So to have a shoulder bag isn't really working for me anymore. So I have this listed. My stuff is still in there. I haven't taken it out, but I listed it today on Poshmark. My Poshmark closet is at SAALORMUN, Sailor Moon, phonetically, if you're interested. It is a fantastic bag, especially when you have an infant and you want to carry the 800,000 things that you need to carry when you have an infant, clothes and diapers and formula and bottles. But like I said, now that he's getting bigger, just carrying it is kind of cumbersome because every time I try to chase him, it falls down. And it's a pain. So I'm going to be selling this. I'm ready. It's time. But it's a great bag if you are looking for a baby bag. And easy to clean. Like I said, not heavy. My Coach one could get very heavy, but not this guy. I have a small item that I got from the outlet. A coin purse. I had one that was Coach, and honestly, it fell apart from use. But this, I've had this right now. It doesn't have too much in it, but I've had this thing full, and nothing's happening to it. If it gets dirty, I can throw it in the wash. That's the cool thing that I really like about Vera Bradley is you can wash it and it'll be fine. Kind of reminds me of Le Sport Sac. When I was into my Le Sport Sac through the landline, I actually got a few just regular Le Sport Sac items because they had some really cool prints and I could throw it in the washing machine. So I got this guy. An honorable mention before I get to the item that's really been rocking my world is these flip-flops I picked up last summer. They were from their breast cancer awareness line. You buy it and it gives some money to breast cancer awareness, and that is something that is close to my heart with my mom passing from breast cancer. So So these are fun. I love the colors. Okay. Now to what I really wanted to talk about in the video. This is getting longer than I'd like, so I will try not to mince words. So, busy this week. As I said, the diaper bag is getting very cumbersome. I knew I was going to be chasing 2 kids. Now, I bought this item before we went to Disney because I had seen this item in different prints and really knew that I wanted to add this to my Vera Bradley collection and my Disney collection. And I think that this might become my new diaper bag. I think I'm going to turn this into my diaper bag. We bought this before our last ship in November. And it is their campus backpack. I don't remember the name of this print. As I said before, it is similar to the Midnight with Mickey. But the colors are a little more vibrant on this one. And it's a, different flowers, different pattern. But this is perfect for Disney or going to somewhere like, we have a family membership to Six Flags. I can fit 2 big old drinks in here. No problem. There's a pair of socks in here. You never know what you're going to find in your things when you have kids. It has a zipper compartment in the front. I mean, obviously, if you are a student, it's great. There's lots of organization. I don't know if you could see it, but there's little pockets here, like pencil pocket, pen pocket. It goes down pretty deep there. And then on the inside, it does have one of those little wire thingies so you can put your headphones through there, like if you had your phone or your MP3 player. Do people use MP3 players anymore? I don't know. Could go through there. And I actually do still have some crap in here. More organization. And I kept some random mom things in there for the next time I use this bag. So what I did was, and I never did this with just the straight up diaper bag, was I just grabbed my wallet and I grabbed my little makeup pouch, which is Minnie Mouse, and I grabbed like lip gloss and I just threw them in the backpack with my basic baby essentials, which was diapers, wipes, a change of outfit. I had a water for me and the older one. I had a baby sippy cup, and off we went. And this bag is really, really nice. And like I said, I think I might be changing it over to be a diaper bag. I also use this bag as a carry-on. The last time we went to Disney, this was my carry-on item. And it fit like a change of clothes for all of us. And it fit like my magazine and snacks and just general stuff. When we were in Disney, we had a secondary backpack that my husband was using as the diaper bag. But this was the everything else bag. Clothes, like I said, snacks, everything. So I think I'm going to make the switch and make this guy my diaper bag. Plus, it is adorable. I love the colors. So that's it. I am very thankful if you stuck with me and you watched. I'm not sure when I will post again. Maybe I will post on here and let you know how my balayage went. Show off my new glasses. And maybe I'll have a new Louis Vuitton goodie to show off. I don't know. But thanks again. Be blessed.